Hi everyone, this is Sherry with Studio 28E Journal Creations, and I thought I would show you some ephemera that I have made in the past, and if I have enough time, oops, hope you didn't see in my head, I will make a few pieces while we're online. Now, mind you, I tried mass making ephemera. And for me, it doesn't seem to work because I make it, I set it aside, I organize it, whatever. And then what happens is I forgot I had it, so I make something to go with what I'm working on. So I don't know if the best way for me to remember is to color organize it or what. But let's go through some of these. This is a Pittsburgh paint chip, the dark pink. This right here is a jelly print. This is just a little piece of lace and sorry, silk. Simple as that. You could also stick something behind there if you wanted to. You know, it would hold on a journal page. I don't happen to have a journal right here by me, but you know, you could use it as a belly band. So that's one simple thing. Here's another made with two different paint chips, the gold gray and the pink. And then I made this little 3-piece pink with yellow and, you know, and more yellow and more pink. This is part of a jelly print. These are scrapbook papers. And it too can be put in here in a pocket. And this is a piece of sari silk. Now, I don't know, and you can still dress it up some more. If we wanted the ribbon to show or the bow to show, we could pull it out front, I suppose. We could add something down here. Here's just a little simple piece of, actually this is blue with, let's see, white snowflakes or dots. And I just put some lace and a blue little bow and some fabric. It's actually seersucker with blue flowers on it. And that's, you know, pretty cute as well. This one is a birthday cupcake, I guess, or birthday cake with sprinkles and, you know, a tan on gold. And I believe, yep, it too can be used as a pocket. Let me see. I have a journal right here, but we'll fold this up and I'll show you. This is a piece of my coffee dyed paper that I got. A little, I don't know if I put it outside or if it went in the oven, but it got dark. Because the sun will also darken it. But you can put it on a page like, you know, so at the bottom. And then add your pieces of whatever inside. This one is an envelope, window envelope. I decorated it with this paper. I don't know where I got it from. It was in a Happy Mail. And I believe it's waxed. I think they put beeswax on it. And this is a, you know, purple humming bee, obviously. And it goes on this paper. It's kind of purplish, bluish. And I believe there's an opening in here. Come on, fingers. And that leaves that window free. So you could put something in there that would show, that would match your paper. I wouldn't use this, but you could put anything in there. Another, oh, look at, I have these cute little girls. Maybe one of these would go in there. Something that would match with colors. I just saw something purple pass by me. Well, she's got red. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, doesn't matter. She's got red or not. So, how about her? She fits in there quite nicely. she shows in the window. And then you can also ink it up. So, you know, I didn't ink all these. I just, like I said, I mass produced these, and then I never used them because I didn't go with anything. Well, they probably do, but I didn't bother to look because I forgot I had them, which is, doesn't make any sense to me. This I would glue to a page. It's a Tim Holtz. This is music paper, obviously. And this is, oh, let me think. I want to say it's colored dyed writing paper. And this is a Tim Holtz bird cage with a bird. And on some of mine that I used these for, at one point, I added little dots, you know, like pearl dots here. I also used pins at not on this, but when I cut this bird cage out, I did it on a thicker page. I also put the pins in, you know, and I hang this way with something hanging off of them. So that too looks nice. Here's a family picture. Tim Holtz. We call this like a, what do they call those? Not picture boxes, but you see them at, especially years ago, I used to see them at the fair, and people used to go in and take their pictures. And this is a belly band. I don't know if this will fit in there, but I decorated it with a few little roses that were part of a kit that I had. Here's another pocket. I don't know if it's double pocket. No. This is using that wax paper. This is using scrap paper. And I decorated it with a small strip of scrap paper. And then these are mushrooms. And this little card can go in here. And this is that same waxed paper. This one is, let's see, it's just cardstock with, I don't know which way it goes, it's been so long. Cardstock that was glued in layers, and I put butterflies on it, and a burlap flower with some texture yarn behind it, and a piece of lace at the bottom to decorate it, spruce it up, whatever. Now here's another little piece that's just a piece. I mean, it can go on the edge of the page. You could use it for a tab. You could use it, you know, at the top. Or you could use it on the page. Excuse me, page itself. But it's just 3 different pinks stacked up on each other. This is a page topper. It's got a Tim Holtz lady. I hope you can see these. Tim Holtz lady, Tim Holtz flowers, and some stamps. I believe they're vintage stamps, and I just inked up a piece of leftover scrap paper. This is corrugated board that I painted white, and I put a piece of lace on the bottom of it. Now you can put this on the cover of your journal with something behind it, or you can use it as a pocket, even on the cover, glue down the sides and put something in, or put it on the, you know, 2 sides of the bottom and stick something in the top, or continue to layer it. Now we're getting into something I don't know what it is, so I just emptied out. I think it's going to be a bag journal, I believe. Well, let's see if we have anything else in here that we put together. This is an altered paper clip. It's very tiny. I used a small paper clip. It's got kids in the garden, I think. Oh, this is, I can't read it. But anyway, it was an advertisement. Beef, iron, and wine. So it will, you know, you gotta watch the direction that you're putting your printed paper on. and make sure that your paper clip goes that same way. So when you're looking at it, it's not upside down, sideways, or backwards. So, you know, it would look better probably on a plain piece of paper. You know, not something so dark. This is just a piece of paper. Here's another paper clip I did with black, and 3 layers of black and some lace on a gold. And this one goes on this way, left to right. You can put something underneath it, or, you know, obviously if you're, oh, it'll still be left to right. I don't know what I was thinking. So that's another, you know, way to make a paper clip, which everybody probably already knows that. There's a paper clip I made using burlap lace and some pearls. Now this one can go top to bottom and go left to right because it doesn't have a direction, and it can go right to left. I don't know how any of you, or if any of you have had any problems finding flatback beads, but I went to, I forget if it was Michael's. I think it was Michael's. And they were like $7, and I was like, you're kidding me. I wouldn't buy them. So I went to good old Temu and ordered me a bunch of them. Here's a Prima flower that I made a paper clip out of using scrapbook paper that I had left over, and these colored beads are in a strip. And almost all those colors are in that flower. And this is the one that you could put, I mean, it's a banner because of the way it's clipped, but it can go in any direction. There's no set direction, which is best to make just for that purpose. In case you're like, oh, what am I gonna do with this? I made it the wrong way. I did it upside down. I did it backwards. That sounds like me. Yeah, that's something I would do. I believe the rest of this might be just, maybe not. Here's a double pocket. It's kind of got an envelope. And here's the paint. I used the paint chip for that. So something can go in here. And something can, I put something larger, of course, in here. She doesn't actually match, but so that's another way to get rid of some scraps or make an envelope. Hers, I think this is cute. Cute paper, got little girl hats and stuff on it. It's very feminine. Little tiny piece of lace, little paint chip, and a little girl, and some bling. And she's a tag. This is just a flip up. She's a bohemian lady. Well, you can make her into a belly band if you wanted to, but you could put her on a page like this. Flip it up, right on it. Flip her over. Hold her on with one of these, where'd it go? Non-directional paper clips. And there you have it. And here's another envelope I made, and it's got a little pocket. I don't know, I can't ever stay in camera. And then when I go look at these, it makes me so mad that they're not. I'm gonna give you an idea how big these are. I think it's like 5 by something. Oh, 6. 5 3/4 by 4 1/2. So there's a pocket in the middle, which is a book page. These were all book pages, and then I decorated them. And see, if you don't have enough scrap paper and you're going to glue it down, it doesn't matter. And then you can just tuck a few little, there's a journaling card. There's another journaling card in there. And then you could also put a writing paper or page in here or something larger. And I probably wouldn't use this butterfly. I don't know. I probably would stick with the floral. But let's see. What do we have? We have one more little altered paper clip, which was, it's non-directional. It can go whichever way you'd like. It just goes, you know, over the top, on the side. And it's made out of yeah, you know. I'll think of it. I'll think of it. There's another one made out of strips. Can be just put on the page. Gel plank. It's a gel print. This is just scraps that I put together. And this can go on the edge of a page, you know, as a direction, just as an embellishment or to decorate the page. You know, or you could use it as a tab. I like them as a tab. Oops, I don't know where I am. As a tab as well. And I think that's all I had. I had cut out a few other things that I hadn't used yet. You know, cut your scraps into different shapes. You can make tickets out of them. Use old, you know, tags that are small. Anything. Use your scraps. Cut them up. I'm going to be making some fabric embellishments here in a few minutes. And I don't think I'm going to do it on camera because I don't have it all organized. I mean, have it with me, but I really like to do these as well. These page toppers, they can go on the pages, they can go on the covers, whatever. You don't have to paint the back because it goes on the cover and it's, you know, put down. Or here's something I have here that if you wanted to put a piece of fabric behind it. Doesn't exactly have to be same shape or size, but you know, it could go, she could sit here and that could sit there, and then maybe a little bit of lace. You can do it on a page as well, but that'll work. And this, I believe, yes, it's a paper bag journal. I have so many things started. Somebody put up a questionnaire in one of the groups. It's like, if you've done this, or this, give yourself so many points. If you've done this, yeah, one of them was, if you've had projects older than 2 years that you haven't finished, give yourself a point or whatever. But this has different pockets in different areas. It's like I said, it's not finished yet. It was a work in progress, and I stopped. But I'm hoping to try to get some of this stuff out of here. And I don't know if any of you are all having any difficulties with your items selling, but I have. Things are just not selling in the Etsy shop. I need them to sell. Right now, my mom's Medicaid isn't active, so we're trying to help her along with things that she needs, and so that's an added expense for me. So when my Etsy shop does well, my bank account goes up because I have a special bank account for that, and then I can use that for my mom. So yeah, I hope that the economy picks up and things get better and are better for all of us. Well, thanks for watching this, and I hope it wasn't too much of a complicated issue. And I hope you found some hints here that you could use. And I will be bringing you back some more soon. Thanks for watching. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, please do. It's Studio 28E Journal Creations. You can email me at sherriczmyr outlook.com. We also have a Middletown, which is where I live, Middletown, Ohio, Middletown Crafting Meetup, where several of us get together twice a month to work on journals or share ideas and like make ephemera or whatever. And so we start that back up on the 11th. I think I've got 2 new people in the group, so that should take up most of our space we have down here. But if anyone's interested and you live around Middletown, Ohio, just let me know. We'll see if we can make some space. Well, I will talk to you later. And thanks again for watching. I hope you all have a happy new year and that you had a blessed Christmas. Bye-bye now. Oh, please give my video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you.